What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today, it's been a day. Twitter drama all morning. But yesterday, just kind of give you guys what I did yesterday. Yesterday was working on school, got an op-ed, have a secondary op-ed to do here, have another set of discussion posts, have to do another quiz, and all of this is before tomorrow evening. And then tomorrow's Easter, of course. I'm going to go be with my family tomorrow, so we definitely won't be getting a video tomorrow because I'll have all the homework as well. But for that said, I realized I have my headphones in. I don't need my headphones in. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, Twitter drama. And so I'm just kind of summarize it, not going to give any names or whatnot, but basically some upstart, younger upstart, looks like, decided to make a picture and caption it with something dramatically offensive and referencing that two people were akin to two German officers in the Holocaust laughing while despicable acts were done. And it really brought to my attention this weird, and it's something I've thought about for a long time and kind of just had in my head, but I really haven't talked about it much because it's not something that you generally would talk about all the time. So we're a minute and a half into this video, we can start here. Don't, for the love of God, don't disrespect people you don't like in public, especially if they're more successful than you are. You can dislike them all you want. You can have your reasons for disliking. You talk in private about those reasons, but do not publicly disrespect or diss them. It is in a world where certain peoples are the foundations, like the foundations of a platform, really. You can't get away with that. It is career suicide to anybody in the know, to winners. To the people at the top, they will see, they will notice, they will figure it out, and you will never gain any notoriety unless you drastically change. If you remain that way, you'll never gain notoriety, and you will never make it in the top 10. You'll be ostracized. It's just how it is. It's how winners play. If you're a loser and you attack winners, and then the other winners find out, you will never win with them. They will not help you. There's no reason to. You're not just an outsider. You're somebody who's decided to diss and try to tear down people and make fun of in a dramatically horrible fashion. And I don't... Why? Like, and I'm just kind of go through my thought process of here and why. You know, there are people that I don't necessarily like. Just flat out, I don't necessarily like them. I don't feel comfortable. But at the same time, they're successful. I respect the fact that they've built something. I respect the fact that they have hundreds of people who support them daily on a regular basis, and that they very well might as well be a good person. I just haven't seen that part of it yet. That's part of my view on it. But that doesn't mean I get to publicly disrespect them, saying, "Oh, they're such a trash person," and get to, you know, take them and make something that dramatically not only offends them, but is offensive to hundreds of other people, and then go, "Oh, if you don't like it, that's okay. You can just block me." That's not how it works, especially when you're on the platform that they're some of the biggest people of. Like I said earlier, it's career suicide. You know, unless you, like I said, unless you change, there is no way to, you know, get back from that. And it's just shocking to me how immature you can be in making jokes like that and expect to just get away with it. It baffles me. So that's all I have to really say on that today. It's just, please, for the love of God, if you want to, it'd be like owning, you're not even owning, playing in a minor league baseball team, minor league basketball. Like, you know, you own this like little street basketball club, right? You own it, like, because you own the court and all that stuff. And then you publicly diss Mark Cuban on Twitter. And something that's horrendously offensive and everybody notices. You're not going to get anywhere. You don't get anywhere with him. You don't get anywhere with your audience. People don't like you. Of course, people are going to like check out your thing just because they're hearing about you, but it's not good publicity. Not that's what I'm gonna title this. All publicity is not good publicity. It's just not. You know, certain people, you hear the stories all publicity about you breaking into somebody's house and then you trying to start a business later with a bunch of people knowing that you broke into houses before is not good publicity. The same thing goes for Twitter. Keep your private opinions that are not necessarily going to help anybody private. Why does that need to be known to the world? What does it gain you? What does it help you? And, you know, if you can't say anything nice, don't say it at all. When did that stop becoming relevant? Anyway, I've just ranted for 4 minutes about that. But on a short note, for the rest of this, I'm currently working on working on Blender, trying to get some stuff going, trying to get some graphics and so on and so forth, some cool little intro for you guys, because I'm weird and like those things. The other thing that I'm thinking about and talking about and doing is I will be able to be back home. I will be going home in about 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how my 8-week classes turn out. I know I'll be going home. It's going to be interesting because I'm going to take probably like 3 or 4 car trips at about 4 hours a piece because I have so much stuff here. But that'll be fun. I'll be able to start doing actual vlog stuff. I'll have more. I'll have access to actual cameras instead of just a phone and me sitting in front of my computer. I'll have access to a bunch of stuff that I haven't had previously, so that'll be fun. I'll be definitely working on that Blender thing, like I just said. I'll be definitely streaming more, which is going to be a blessing. I'm also going to have to find a job. Hopefully, I'll have to be getting my resume done relatively soon. That I haven't done a resume in years, almost 3 years, almost 4 years. So I'll have to do my resume, and it's going to be interesting. I'm not doing as many YouTube videos as I'd like. I wanted to do one a day. I was going to do one last night. I got home at 9 o'clock and just passed out. It was like 9:30. I passed out till about midnight and then went back to sleep. So my sleep schedule is finally coming back, which is nice. I'm not doing stuff at 4 in the morning anymore. But we're working on it. So I guess the secondary thing I want to touch on in this video as well is I mentioned a little bit how I said it in the last video. Intention matters, but not just your intention, but your public display of intention. If people don't know what your intention is, it doesn't matter as well. So you know that person's intention may have been, as we were just talking about, to just make a joke. First of all, nobody took it as a joke, so therefore it's not funny. And secondly, everything else on your page makes it seem like it wasn't a joke. So, you know, intention. And then finally, just for those of you guys who are having a hard day, a lot of things in your life can just be solved, really, through 2 things. First of all, stop caring what other people think about you to a healthy extent. You know, taking your 5 closest people that you love and care about, know that actually care about you and will tell you the truth no matter what, those people's opinions should absolutely be valued at all costs. But it's still an opinion. You know, if your formation of beliefs makes you ascribe to something that's beyond that, then absolutely take that into account as well. But at the same time, the only thing really stopping you from doing what you want is you. The fact that you care about other people's opinions so much and that you're not willing to put in the work. I'm trying to put in the work here, and I'm trying to work on the fact that I need to take everybody's opinions with a grain of salt. So that's really the update in my life today. It's going to be a really long video. I apologize a little bit, but I feel like the first part definitely needed to be said and talked about, and this little bit of what's going on in my life was, I feel, just needed to be let to given to the channel. So shortly I'll be doing vlogs. I'll have cool little time overs and skips and fast forwards, and then, you know, little things where I'm talking with people and friends. So thank you very, very much for listening and watching, and I'll see you guys next time on my channel on I Love Mondays. I'm Paul Munday. Keep partying.